Let's say you receive payments from your customers using a few different payment methods. And when you were recording those payments, you were using that undeposited funds account, like I said, was pretty fun to do. If you did choose that method, there is an additional process you need to do at the end of each month. It's something that everyone needs to do, but normally that happens when you go and reconcile a bank account. So these items wouldn't appear when you reconciled a bank account, so you need to go through and double check and make sure anything that you put to the undeposited funds, you have actually put in the bank and recorded that in QuickBooks. It is possible for sometimes you to create a payment, put it to undeposited funds, and then we just completely forget about it. This is an issue because then that means that the deposit that actually happened is sitting in your income account, inflating your revenue, which means more taxes, unfortunately. So we want to make sure we are not falling into that hole. In order to review that, I suggest you do it every month or at least every couple of months. Normally, when there is an error, it's easier to fix the earlier you catch it. To take a look and see what may be sitting in that account, you're going to go to the balance sheet. To navigate there, you would go to Business Overview, select Reports, and then choose your balance sheet. You should be looking at your balance sheet every single month anyways, so this doesn't really add additional work. It's just something that you should always keep in mind. When we're on our balance sheet, we're going to look at this account called Undeposited Funds. You can see here, Undeposited Funds has a balance. If you know you've deposited every single payment you've received, then that amount should be zero. In order to see what payments you might not have recorded as deposited, I like to go kind of an easy way. We're going to click New and Bank Deposit. And up in the top hand of that bank deposit form, we'll see we have one payment from Eric that we received on 9/16 for $1,000. And that's the $1,000 that we're seeing. So if we know that this was a check that we've already deposited, it's gone into the bank, then this would be something that we should research and try to find. If you are really having trouble, this would be a point where you would reach out to your tax advisor or your bookkeeping expert for additional help. But this at least helps you identify the problem, and you can come to your tax professional with a list of issues that you have instead of paying them extra money to try to find the problems. So again, we want to double check this undeposited funds account monthly as you're reviewing your reporting.